All right, so this is part, what is this? Part 7, I believe. And I've got a huge advantage right now, and it shouldn't be too much longer before I can begin the main attack on the trenches. And really, I just want to make sure I got everything where I want it. So I've got a bunch of stuff in the middle here that no longer needs to be here. This force I have going into the factory is probably going to be enough to clear out this. So I want to heavily reinforce this. That way anything that appears over here gets instantly killed. Because that's how I'm losing troops. I am losing troops because they are getting spotted, and there are things behind even further that are shooting them. Because tanks have unlimited range in this game. So as long as they can see a target on the map, they can shoot it. Now, we have some wounded. So let's get the wounded attended to. Let's move the bazooka up behind the bluff with this engineer guy. This mechanic can go work on this half track. This Stug can move up facing this way since the hill is blocking his side armor from being shot at. And we can move these two half tracks up. Looks like this guy is getting beat up, so let's move him back. Now, what kind of mess do I have over here? Let's move these tanks up a bit. Got a lot of bazooka personnel. There we go. So I'm looking for cannon fodder. Got to take it easy with the submachine gunners and riflemen. You'll run out of them. Back here I am creating a little depot of personnel, various unique classes, if you want to say that, where the motorcycles can spread them around where needed quickly. Alright, these guys here are pretty useless. So let's just get them loaded up on half tracks. And move them over. This medic, I guess we can move him up. Just checking their ammunitions while they're over here by the supplies. Let's get back over to where the fighting is actually. Now these flamethrowers. We just want to get a bunch of infantry into this courtyard. We still have to search these buildings. The Americans might have scouts in these buildings, just like I did. That is something the AI has evolved from the first 2 sudden strikes. And the AI only reacts to things that are in its line of sight. So unlike some games where the AI just automatically knows every move you make, like Axis and Allies, and what's the other one I like to play? Hearts of Iron. The AI automatically knows everything in the fog of war. Only you are blind. Which still makes for a good game, but I like this aspect better. Where it can only react. Slows the mechanic into there with him. Got another half track to bring up. These Pumas can come up. Let's get these 4 right there. And let's get these 4 right there. And then I got these guys, huh?
Befehl bestätigt.
We only have 1 medic.
Verstanden. Jawohl.
Gesamte Einheit bereit. Sind unterwegs.
Bereit.
Oh, he's out of ammo. There's ammo trucks right there, so I need to get some crew guys. And they're way back here, I think. Yep.
Jawohl!
Now, where are my closest medics? There's one there, one there. Alright, we can load him there, and we can load him here. So that will bring 2 more medics to that area, and a half-track. Let's move these 2 half-tracks of personnel over to here. And we'll move this guy up to here just to shore up the line. I guess that looks good. These guys, they don't need to be... Oh, wait. We've got a wounded. We'll move him to the officer group. Got nothing else to pick up. Now let's run him over and pick up this. And this guy, guess we can put him there. This AA, also known as the dreaded 88. Anytime you read about the 88 in history books, that's what it says, right? The dreaded 88. See, the Germans were tough. All right. Do my bidding, peons. We are creating a new Reich. For the good of all people, of course.
Bin unterwegs. Infanterie bereit. Sanitäter bereit.
We're just going to run these guys over. Now, you can heal you. Come with the sniper over. Empty him out. Another motorcycle. Sniper hanging out all by himself. We don't need that. And what we're looking to do right now is we need to investigate each one of these buildings back here. So I'm just going to try to mix it up. I don't want to commit all my submachine gunners to doing that because I don't want to lose them all.
Okay.
What is he, stuck?
Okay. Okay.
He had run through the building, I guess. Alright, let's check out this hangar. And let's check out this first building. And let's send you to this watchtower.
Bereit zum Transport.
I
Jawohl.
guess we gotta tear down the fence. Cool, right? Yeah, I'm very impressed with the maps and the graphics, of course. How the Destructibles have gotten a little more interactive. You know, trees not taking one shot to blow up. You know, fences like this blocking infantry. Ah, the Panther is not out of machine gun bullets, though, is he?
Bereit für die Operation.
Alright, let's put these guys right into this building here.
We're trapped. Fall back.
They are doing some kind of weird counterattack.
Befehl bestätigt.
So let's get some MG42s up there.
Freiter bereit.
Possibly a bazooka. Another commander. In fact, let's just pause it. Alright, there's my crew, guys. Let's get them into the trucks. Now you can use one crew member per truck, but I think it reloads your resupplies your units half as fast naturally. One would normally assume that, right?
Erwarte Befehle.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm assuming it because I don't think I've ever read it anywhere. Mechanics can also deliver goodies. They can do anything. They can drive tanks, repair tanks.
Befehl bestätigt. Erwarte Befehle! Verstanden. Bereit! Bewegung!
There's still stuff coming out of this trench line. I think if I've obliterated this trench line, I could probably move these troops up. They have not come under any kind of fire. But this trench line here, I think, is where their new staging area is. So let's go ahead and obliterate that with the Nebelwerfers. Let's move the Panther back.
Bereit! 05!
Alright, so there is somebody in this building here. Good example of what I was talking about. And he has been obliterated. So now we need to move an infantry into there. Let's get a spotter up next to this tank. Let's get that Panther refilled.
Ja!
This guy's firing his gun, so let's put some troops in there with him. Oh, I never moved him up. I was looking for the medics I brought up.
Jawohl!
All right. So now we can evict the building searchers. And move them into other buildings like this one and this one.
Von der Einheit, weg!
We are about to take, we can rescue our spotters. They're probably relieved. They're probably pissing their pants in these buildings the whole game. Especially this guy in the watchtower, right? How could the Americans be so foolish not to check the watchtower? This medic needs a medic. Oh, fuck, I lost a fucking half-track? Damn. That means my spotters aren't spotting good enough.
Einheit bestätigt.
Now you gotta be careful to put these guys over this crest, because that's how good. I was talking about the map earlier. That's how good these maps are detailed. Because he won't see over it if you don't put him on top of that.
Verstanden.
And that's what I'm talking about right there. Now, we need to get more guys up a little closer. More firepower.
Bestätigt. Scharfschütze bereit. Bang, bang. Feuer frei. Links 01.
Speaking of Nebelwerfers, let's check the supply train. I tell you, the repair bridge, I don't have as much problem with the AI with. Just those concrete bridges. At least not yet anyway, right?
Munitionstrupp bereit.
Let's do the railgun up here too.
Doktor!
Let's check hit points. Looks like we lost a guy here. There could be stuff still here.
Oben 1. Angriffstrupp bereit. Jawohl!
Alright. So the next part, we need to cross this little river, stream, whatever, and just take this trench line. Because I'm pretty sure there's not much left here. I could be wrong. It could be a bunch of shit like right here, down in through here, because this is a hill. So they could have some stuff hiding behind the hill. So that's going to come a little bit later, actually. It seems like I have medics in places that are all bunched up. And not really where I need them. Let's see. Got 2 medics over here. So let's move him down a little bit to here. This guy can move up. This guy can move down. This guy can move over to here. Move him up. The mechanics, good. Crew member, we can move back a little bit. Bazooka up a little bit. Mechanics will bunch up. This engineer guy can go up and use his rifle. Martyr, no longer needed there. Let's move him to here. And then we got some more infantry that we need to unload. Here's another medic we can throw over on the front line. Actually, let's bring the command or the officer up. And let's have this medic repair that medic. Hetzer, we can move him up. This truck needs to face this way and unload. We can move this sniper up. These 3 guys, what are they doing? Nothing. Move them over to the new assembly area. Box trucks with crew members. They're going to be used to haul the Neville. I don't think we're going to move the Neville Weppers again. We might move them up a little tiny bit. I can't remember if I moved him last game or not. Alright, this guy, it's safe. You can come up to here now. And then over here, we need to start going down the road. Do those buildings connect? We may not be able to get back there until I take this area. So let's eject the 2 flamethrowers and move them and a rifleman up to this area.
Zu Befehl!
Gewalt von der Einheit fällt!
Jawohl! Sanitäter bereit.
I don't have 30 tanks like the Americans do, so we can't just YOLO the tanks down this road and have them get chewed up by bazookas and grenades. So we will have to simulate the best we can using game mechanics the actual urban warfare techniques used by the Wehrmacht.
Erwarte Befehle. Munitionstrupp bereit. Lade nach. Munitionstrupp bereit. Okay.
Die Panzer der Einheit bereit.
Ah! Eat, mighty tiger!
Gefreiter bereit. Verstanden.
Oh, this guy's empty already. Do we have stockpiles? Nope. So the empty truck we will just kind of put over this way. Or you know what we should do is park it here and just take the crewmen out and put them in the full trucks, right?
Unteroffizier bereit. Okay. Infanterie bereit. Bereit. Der Befehl?
Alright, where's my flamethrower, guys? Alright, flamethrowers and MG42s into this building here. And I really don't have anybody wounded. I guess this tank could use some repairs. Half tracks all look good. These guys have moved up safely and not taken any casualties. We can move the medic up a little bit better. And let's take an aggressive stance with the Puma and move him up to here. This sniper, he may be able to get some shots in through here. Can move him to there. Here's a half track for support. Donut factory rolls on. Could be the Red Ball Express, right? The German version of the Red Ball Express. The Red Ball Express was manned and maintained and fine-tuned by black Americans during World War II, because segregation in the military was still a thing in World War II, and it was a good thing in the sense that it would have been a huge distraction with the racial tensions being the way they were in America at the time. So you intermixed black men in with white men in World War II, and there could have been some major morale problems. But World War II was kind of the experimental getting over it. You know, there were a lot of people in the government at the time that knew the segregation was very bad. Just like during the slavery years, there were huge, 75% of the government disagreed with slavery. But it was that 25% that was able to maintain, the economical reasoning for maintaining slavery. But that's a whole other story. This isn't a history lesson, right? But during World War II, you had units, combat units of black Americans. Whether they were armored units, artillery, fighter pilots. I'm not too sure about the Navy. They might have manned like Coastal Guard stuff, or maybe PT boats, maybe destroyers or frigates. Smaller stuff where the whole crew could. But I'm not really sure. I've never read up on it. But the American Army, military forces, whatever you want to say, also did that with the Chinese, the Japanese. They had German units. So
Bereit für die Operation. Jawohl.
there was a lot of segregation, not just with black Americans. Ooh, look at that flamethrower. Nasty. Oh no! Fuck hit you? Did the flamethrower blow up? You know what? Let's get the railgun to hit this spot.
Höhe 30 0.
You want to mess with the Wehrmacht?
Los! Bereit für die Operation.
The railgun just devastated everything in that building. And the fighting has moved up a notch. Alright, these three guys need to make a run for this building.
Bereit. Sanitäter bereit. Los! Bin bereit. Ja.
Man, the only thing that's left in this building is a flamethrower now. Let's get the railgun to hit right about here.
Panzer bereit.
Yeah, this building is taking a huge amount of fire, so I lost 4 guys. Panther ready to go. Let's move him up. Let's get the Puma up here.
Jawohl. Ja.
Okay.
Verstanden.
Und los!
Ah, direct hit with the railgun.
Verstanden. Los!
Wir wurden getroffen! Panzer bereit. Bin unterwegs.
Alright, let's do this intelligently. Sometimes I get a little careless and I don't pause the game when I should. But we've got some armor taking some damage. Major damage. I think I'm just going to hit that with the Nebelwerfers. And let's see if we can get this guy to be a distraction. And you know what? Let's sacrifice this leader too. If we don't run people down the road and draw fire, this Panther might bite the dust. He might bite the dust anyway. This guy's taking some serious hits too. So let's move him over to safety. And do I have a mechanic handy? No, I don't. Of course not. The one place I don't have a mechanic, right? So let's load him up. Now let's get these crew members in there, because I'm sure that the Panther and the Tiger are going to lose. Pumas are going to lose some crewmates. Alright. So never mind the Puma. These guys need to go right to the Panther. These crew needs to stop right about here. Are any of them wounded? No. The Tiger, surprisingly, is full strength, but he's down to his last 3 shots. Now over here, this Puma needs to attack that, along with these 2 guys. Bombard is still moving into position. Ooh, look at that. Let's see if we can get the railgun to hit there.
Verstanden.
He's out of ammo.
Munitionsdruck bereit.
Oh, good. The railgun hit. That was big. Panther is slowly gaining hit points.
Reparieren. Verstanden. Bin bereit. Bereit. Der Befehl? Jawohl. Jawohl. Munitionstrupp bereit. Ja.
Yeah. Rear of a Sherman.
Verstanden.
Now, we better make sure everything's all good over here, which it should be. I've got a nice line of spotters and people to fire as they come over this hill. This Puma, he is not going to be needed there anymore, so let's just move him over here. Let's move these 2 mechanics. Actually, you know what? Let's move the mechanics to them. We got this full strength Puma that can move up.
Ja, bereit.
Let's get the Bombard reloaded. move some of this straggling infantry up. They got a tank back here. These two guys both have their AI still on. That's why they keep hopping back into the houses. I must have missed them earlier. AA is going to stay there for a while.
Rette die Einheit!
Oh, this motorcycle's being daring. That was the bombard.
Verstanden und bestätigt.
Medic! Where is my medic over here? Way the fuck back here, of course. Oh, I got one in a sidecar here? Yep. No, he's a mechanic. Alright. Oh, you know what's happening? Is he ran over a medic.
Verstanden und bestätigt.
There we go. Boy, this building got reoccupied pretty quickly. I think the guys from here moved over. So we're going to have to hit this with the bombard again. I wonder if I can get these bazooka guys to go take out that M10. That would save my Panther from being exposed to danger.
Reinforcements have arrived.
Now, these reinforcements may be because I took the factory back. I still got supplies here. I thought I was all done with the supplies there.
Reinforcements have arrived.
They keep disappearing.
Munitionstrupp bereit. Ja.
More armor. Alright, the fuel trucks we need to get over. And this supply truck, is he on his way doing something? No, he stopped. So let's put him there. Let's move this guy all the way back here to pick up supplies. These 3 half-tracks, we need to move them up to the bridge. Actually, let's just move them all the way to here. Ammunition on the AA guns looks pretty decent. Bombard to hit that again. And this building, we can put a sniper, submachine gunner, and a rifleman. This building's about to collapse. I got an MG42 in there. Let's move this guy up to this building. The bazookas here. Panther is almost fully repaired. Tiger is what? Out of ammo. So let's get an ammo truck right over to him. Or you know what? Oh, the Hetzer's almost out of ammo too. Let's move the Puma up and move the Tiger back and the ammo truck here, so we don't have any unwanted explosions on the front line. Alright, the hit points on all these guys are pretty decent. Some of these guys hopped out the back.
Verstanden.
Kämpfe runter!
So they got a guy in a watchtower. Hopefully they don't have this building here occupied. Or my bazooka guys might bite the dust. Nope, we're good. So now, will the bazookas fire? Yep. Let's bring the Puma around for a surprise attack. Hoping to save that, but was not to be. Okay, we got the Puma attacking there. Let's bring the Panther up here to handle that infantry with a half-track. Move this guy into the building. These guys are faring pretty well. Let's move them in. Mechanics will move up a little bit. Medics.
Jawohl! Erwarte Befehle. Und los! Auf dem Weg.
Why is my Panther driving backwards? Let me show my ass to the... And the game does depict armor values too. And I read about it and I forgot what I read, so if you're interested in knowing about it, you won't find out the information from me. Too funny.
Verstanden und bestätigt.
Ja.
Alright. Now, our reinforcements. Reinforcements have arrived. Looks like I got another half-track I forgot about. So we'll move him right up. Let's get the Tiger refilled. And we have these guys going on their long journey back to this supply depot, believe it or not, because it's still got, I don't know, maybe it's regenerating. I know in Sudden Strike 1, the supply trucks, if you just left them alone, they would slowly accumulate supplies. I guess we'll move them back over here. Another thing we got to be worried about is fuel. Yep, this Tiger tank is defueled. So we want to begin the fueling process. Let's begin the fueling process. Damn, he's taking shots again. There's got to be something like over here in this area. So let's just annihilate the area. And retreat the armor as fast as possible. Get the mechanics up there. And we need to get these officers in a position where they can start spotting shit. Ah! Panzer's taking mighty hits.
Befehl bestätigt.
Start working on her, boys. Let's fire the railgun over here. And the Nebelwerfers one more time. This guy got shot to death.
Bin bereit.
You know what? I need to... Oh, wait. Maybe it's this guy's spot. Yeah, look at that. We need to put some people in these buildings.
Scharfschütze bereit. Bereit für die Operation. Jawohl. Was habt ihr eingefällt? Zünder 10. Feuer!
Where the hell is this fuel tank? Is this AI on? Oh my god. Well, it does need fuel, so we might as well, Ah, yes. All their hidden units are now being exposed. Now, cruise. I think I loaded cruise up into these half tracks, right? Yep. So we need to get them up because my Tiger tank is down to 3 crew members. So let's get them, and where's the other one? There they are. Let's get them. Now the rest of these guys we need to push up to the very edge of this stream. This Tiger is all ready to go back to the front. He's got a tiny bit of supplies left. We might as well just dump them in there. These 2 half tracks we will move to there. Here's a medic all by himself. Let's move him up. Fuel tanker. These tanks need to move to this area here. And what do I got over here? Are we officially out of supplies now over here? Looks like it.
Okay, bin bereit.
Should we drive around, see if they reappear? So now we can go over here and pick up these supplies.
Jawohl, lade nach.
Oh, look at that.
Sender 50.
There's a bazooka guy standing there.
Auf dem Weg. Mann! Los! Repariere. Jemand von der Einheit. Munitionstrupp bereit. Auf dem Weg.
Let's see how far this motorcycle makes it.
Jawohl. Höhe 1150-1. Rechts 05.
Annihilated.
Kompanie bereit.
Verstanden.
Sanitäter bereit. Tankwagen bereit. Bereit. Lade nach.
Alright, we are running out of infantry. We need to get some... try not to use those half-tracks I just got.
Bereit.
Verstanden und bestätigt.
Munitionstrupp bereit. Ja.
Verstanden. Verstanden und bestätigt.
Bin unterwegs.
Objective completed.
Alright. So,
Bereit.
I guess we can just check the rest of these buildings really quick.
Gepanzerte Einheit bereit. Jawohl. Bereit. Erteilen Sie Ihre Befehle. Okay. Jawohl. Gepanzerte Einheit bereit. Bereit. Doktor! Panzer bereit.
A lot of crew members dying.
Oben 4.
Alright, we need to get people up in these buildings quickly. So we've got a commander and a sniper. That's not good enough. Let's get a rifle guy in there. 2 rifle guys. And this MG42. Oh, he's wounded.
Bei der Einheit,
Stehe zu Dienst.
Okay.
Roll out the armor. They're attacking with officers and flamethrowers.
Bin unterwegs.
I just want to watch them go poof. Hup. He needs to go get some real supplies. And this guy needs to come and refill the Hetzer. He is empty. And I don't think I have any fuel stores over here either. Nope. So he needs to go all the way back here to refuel. We can start moving some of these AA guns over. This truck can go to here. Now we do need a half track. let's see, this truck, he needs to refuel. These two guys can come back over here. The Panthers we will put here. And the Jag Panthers, which I keep calling Stoogs, I guess we'll just move them up a little tiny bit.
Munition ist bereit. Okay. Jawohl.
Uh-oh.
Links bestätigt.
Change of plans.